Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda. Welcome back to Cave Factory, where I did a couple of things on stream, but the stream went tits up, so not going much more. I expanded a bit of space here because we are going to need a lot more space for the immersive machines when we start building the bigger ones. And we've expanded our Britannia area, as well as fully automating living rock and living wood with destructors and constructors, and automating mana production with endo flames, because trying to automate a thermally was just becoming annoying. So exports coal straight to the open crate, set so that when there's no redstone pulse, it'll export coal. The open crate will drop it onto the platform, onto the pressure plate. So while there's coal in the pressure plate, it won't drop anymore. But as soon as one of these flowers eats that coal and starts cooking up mana, it drops another one. It gives me a nice constant stream of mana, which near enough filled up my mana pool. What will happen is when those flowers have all done and they're full of mana as well, they'll stop burning. So that coal will just sit on there for a while. Eventually it'll despawn, it'll drop another coal, so there's going to be a bit of waste. But there are things we can do with the mana as well. So what I could do with is setting up another, something else to use as a buffer, and have it disable everything when the buffer's full as well. But we'll come to that when we come to that. I have made a few more of these displacement runes as well, so this is now kicking out about 70 millibuckets instead of 20. Still not great at filling up, certainly doesn't fill up anywhere near as fast as what I use it, but it's a start. Now, what I do want to do is automate this blood magic a bit more, so we need some of these routing nodes. So we need, so what do we need first? We need a Imbued Slate. So we have to cook one of those up. Redstone, glowstone, gold, iron, some stone, redstone, glowstone, glass. Right. And a block of iron. So we need a block for the master, and let's might as well just take a stack there. Might as well just take a stack of this. We need glass. We need stone. Might as well grab a stack of redstone and a stack of stone. Glowstone dust. And it needed a diamond. Boop, boop, boop. Right. So first things first, let's make this Imbued Slate. So I've disabled the let's put you back on. So you'll pull out as soon as it turns into an Imbued Slate. Might as well chuck another one in there as well. Boop, no, out. There we go. So, master routing node, Imbued Slate, iron, diamond. That's the master node. And we need routing nodes, which need stone, glass. Oh, no, stop it. Redstone, glowstone, stone, glass. What is stone and glass making here? Ah, syringe throwing daggers. Right. Let this craft a few up. The blood magic stuff is probably going to end up going here. Turn this into a little blood magic area, so we can clear this out. There's villagers coming on, and you can see it on the map there. We've just added a courier and a bakery, but we have got the point where I need a lot more space. So before the next stream, I'm going to dig out a humongous amount of space so we can start just laying buildings down. And I might build a few houses before the next stream as well, because we're definitely short on living space. You are going to take a hot minute. So while you're taking a hot minute, let me just go into here, because automate living wood, we've done that challenge. Automate mana production, we've done that challenge. We could use Kikimuras in create to make cakes, but that'll be the best way. Completely renewable, but not yet. We do want to get into runes as well. Right. A mana enchant allows you to enchant stuff. Keep the enchanted book. Requires a lot of mana. Oh, that is a hefty recipe. But I think we're going to come back to Britannia next episode. We'll sort out a little bit more underground, get the automation up a bit more efficient. 24 should be enough. So we want input node, which then needs gold, redstone, glowstone. And output one. Right. I need a chest. You'll do. And right. Oh yeah, just to show as well, I have built some Corel tombstones back here. I'm hoping one of these, if we use Anth, they all say there's no soul. I'm hoping at some point one of these gets a soul, and it'll mean we can actually start trying to disenchant that so we can get his book back and enchant a new one. But yeah, I need to research Corel a bit more before I can get into that properly. So what I do need is my sanguine Scientium, and let's look at routing nodes. So every network requires one master node. Every other node in the network must be able to trace back to the master node. Inputs, outputs, and master. So input and output nodes can withdraw or insert items from any block with accessible inventory. I need to make another one of those actually. I need 2 inputs, 2 outputs. So, input output nodes can withdraw items respectively. So, a master routing node is all well good without the other 2 node types, but particularly on its own. So, inputting routing nodes draw items into the network. Output, export them again. Plain old routing nodes serve to extend the reach of the network. So, if I was to put my master node, say, here, input node, and an output node on there. So down. What the heck was that? Oh. Oh. That has a soul in it. Oh, that had a soul on it. Okay, so there's a big, scary lightning strike, it means there's a soul. Okay. Nope, for later. So, that's as masternode. Now I need output connected to that, and an input also connected to that. I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Go away! Right. So the nodes are connected. When you place the input nodes, all adjacent inventories won't do anything without a filter of some kind at least, so we need a standard item filter. Which is that. Which can also be to other things. So, to make this, we need leather, filter parts, and red dye, which needs glass, and I'm guessing just any type of stone, and a blank slate. Does it have to be alabaster? Nope, any type of stone. Right. We've got stone, we need leather. We need red dye. What was the other things? Got glass for that. Okay. Oh, and a magician's orb, which I've got there. No, alchemy table. So, will you still work with that? Let's have a check. So this is glass, stone, blank slates, which I forgot to take out of the inventory. Slates. Here we go. So I've only got 4 input outputs, so we'll just make 4. Okay. And then to make the item filter, they go back into here with leather, redstone, and red dye. Whew, okay. Right, while these are here, let me just take a look. If we were to put that, right, so apparently that in our offhand, that in our main hand, right click a grave soul. Breaking, looting, sweeping edge, sharpness. It hasn't taken off capturing, but capturing is still on there, so it hasn't destroyed it either. Oh, that's good. Right, let me get another disenchant. That's how that works. Right. I don't know, this works a treat. Let's go get the other enchantment off this. I've got all 5 of my enchanting books. A sentinel sword that's still going to cost... Oh, has that reset the enchantment cost on it as well? Ooh, I hope so. But these books I'm saving here with all the eggs I've been getting, because the mana enchanter can enchant stuff and keep the books. So that is going to get utilised later. I wonder if I can duplicate enchantments that way. we've got things to check out a bit later. But back to what I was doing here. So these should have all crafted. Yes, they have. Leather, red dye, redstone. Right, let's get these all craft. And we've got 4. So if I was to put an Imbued Slate in there, allow Imbued Slate, so that would, oh, it's done them all, hasn't it? Right, right. So the higher the number, the higher the priority, isn't it? So to output, we want you to output blank slate. Stick that in there. And then here, input, so we input into the network. We want you to be blank slates. And output imbued slates. Right. Now if I put a blank slate in here, it does nothing. Okay. Do I need a node router? Of course I do. Which needs a reinforced slate. Oh. Right. To make you, we need Hellfire Forge, 2 lapis and a stick. Hellfire Forge, 2 lapis, stick, and a reinforced slate. Gives me a node router. So now I'm guessing. Ha ha ha! So, the lines are only visible when I've got the router on as well. So now, if I throw a blank slate in here, that sends it over to here. And it turns it into a reinforced slate. Where it's turned into an imbued slate. And it's yanked back out and placed down here. Oh, that is beautiful. Now, the question is, how do I get it to automate exactly what I want it to automate? Because if I wanted to make reinforced slates, for example, if I just took this imbued slate and put it in there, it would pull it out straight away. Even though it just started crafting then, yeah. So So, let's have a look. Standard item filtering. When using the output routing, the quantity tells the node of how many the item to fill and select in which slot. Anything above this amount left in the network, either passed to when it is. Right, so I can see how many as well. Okay. Right. There is one way of doing this, which I've got a tier 4 altar here. I've got a tier 3 altar here. Well, tier 2 at the minute, but soon to be a tier 3 altar here. I could just make a tier 1 and a tier 2 altar. Have this router between them. Get some capacity nodes, capacity rooms, and displacement rooms, so that they're always topped up by the first altar, and do it that way. But that's just going to be an awful lot of messing about that really doesn't seem worth it. I still need to turn all these into capacity displacement rooms as well. Keep that topped up. But that's Bloodstone. That's Blood Magic item routing. That is pretty cool, actually. Not just for Blood Magic. I'm pretty sure this is going to work wonderfully mixed in with this. Get that whirring away, and maybe even this, especially when it comes to automating that, because I can have a routing node on the top that puts in the coal coke, so I could have input to the and output, coal coke into there. Have a storage crate with a crafter on it, so when I tell that to create steel, it inputs. In fact, yeah, output the coal coke straight into my storage system. Have a crafter hooked up with a barrel, so one iron block and one coal coke block. No, 3 iron blocks to 1 coal coke block in it makes 3 steel. So that's so 3 iron. So mine just do coal coke. I mean, well, coal coke I think it's actually automated anyway. Oh no, what I've got is slag comes out the back, steel comes out the front, coal coke and iron goes in the top. So what I would do, draw, and I want a 2x2, and I want to slap this. Chuck it down here for a minute. I'll do what I want to do with it. Give me a piece of coal coke. Not what I want to do to go. And iron. Block of iron. And then I need a crafter. No, just the one. Put the block of... don't want you there either. Put the block of iron in there. We're going to lock the drawer. sure I'm going to do it from down here, because that's going to electrocute me otherwise. Right. You're there. Cause this cable's now in the way. Let me get me wire cutters. I just cut another cable. I cut that one, didn't I? Dang it. Right. So, conveyors. I need an extracting conveyor, a conveyor belt. I need a few more of these. I need a barrel. Do I even need the barrel? Just check this. I need I need another one of those. I know that. I know it's a waste, but just so I can make one. Oh, you. Right. So you need to come out. You're going that way. Right. There's another conveyor belt I need. I need a climbing one. Which is that one. Right. So, need to go there. There. Like that. Okay, this is starting to look cool. I need my scaffolding because this is getting a pain to move around. Oh, no, not you. You. Like that. So, if I was to get my engineer's hammer and turn you round. Make sure the magnet's switched off. Because, in fact, let me disable the magnet right back here. There's a handy item you can build. And I say handy, it is fantastic when you don't want your magnet to work in certain areas. This, which can then be filtered into this, filtered made into that. If we were to go around the back of here and slap this down here, say, make it a big block and say whitelist nothing. That means anything that's dropped isn't pulled in by the magnet. Or should it be pulled in by the magnet? No, there it is. Which means the conveyors back here aren't going to automatically just pull straight into my inventory if stuff gets pulled out of them. So these now, if I was to drop this on here, they'll go up the conveyor. It should go straight into the storage drawers. Which they appear to be doing. That's 9. throw them all in there. Just keep an eye on it. 9. Okay, you are not working. Why are you not working? Does it have to be on blacklist and not work? Oh, yeah. Right, so now this should be working properly. So that'll go up there. Does that now have 21? 22? Even better. Yeah, perfect. So that works. So I now need to hang on, cable's out. Dang it. Get rid of that block. Get me my cables. Crafter. You need to be spun round that way. Now, I want to do this just on the off chance this works. If I was to... If I was to put that there... Right. Does that still go through? No, it doesn't. It stops it. Right. But if I was to throw that on there, that would fall down and hooks onto this belt. So that still works. Right. Boy, is this rough. If it works, it works. So, pattern. Steel. And we're making steel by the block. So we're not really bothered about the slag that it's making. So shift click that. 3 iron is a block of steel. Right. Throw that in there. If I told that to make a block of steel, a 2. Go. That pulls straight out of the crafter. The only thing is, that doesn't pull straight out of the of that, but that does work. Right. If I was to break you, instead just put you there. Yeah, there. Get you for now, just because it's gonna work. Because at the end of the day, the premise is there that I can pull straight out of a crafter with a conveyor, which is going to make automation a lot easy. How did I end up? Oh, there, the hole. It's going to make automation a lot easier because I can automate with conveyor belts now. And if I make plenty of steel, I can also make the covered conveyors. So everything will be contained and look quite good. Brilliant. Okay. So we're going to have a lot of immersive automation. Excellent. I just need to hide all this now before we do this next. Clean it up. We've got proof of practice. We can automate straight out of there. Steel's automated. We've automated steel. That's the big thing, isn't it? We've automated steel. And if I was to get an exporter on here, and blocks of coal. That makes the coal, which makes the coal coke, which goes into the drawer, which goes into the blast furnace, which makes the steel. And if I was to just get an interface, have I got one in here? No, it's a requester. Oh. Get myself an interface. Oh, which is missing a part that I've not crafted. Yeah, gonna have to fill out the rest of the auto crafts, but you there. Bit of cable for now, just an item pipe, and because I've got cables around here somewhere. That. That's it. Steel's automated. Well, be able to craft steel blocks is automated. What I could do is just put an exporter on there, but that wouldn't do me right good. I'd have to do something a bit more efficient if I were to make it continuous. But now, that, and all those blocks of steel going into the network. And then all I need to do, let's not press that button, is go to here and say and if I want to make steel ingots, it'll automatically break up the blocks. Automating immersive is going to be a lot easier than I thought. Right. That's it for today then. So, as always, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well to let you know whenever I'm streaming. I do stream on YouTube occasionally. On YouTube mainly, especially when it comes to things like Minecraft. I do stream over on Twitch as well, which will be things that aren't Minecraft. So you'll see stuff like Legends of Zelda, which I'm currently playing through on there as well. So make sure you come over to twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda, link in the description to see what I'm doing on there. You can also find me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, links are in the description as well. Come say hi. There'll be some more posts going up there, things to pick up steam, and we start planning on doing more things. And always, comment section. Jump into the comments, say hi, tell me what you like about the pack, if there's any advice you can offer, or if there's anything you want to see from the pack. Pop in there, let me know. Obviously, we can go through then and see what we've got, what we can do, and it might even become the subject of an episode or a stream, depending on what's asked. But other than that, you guys take it steady. Everything's a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.